Arsenal fans, we have an absolute gem in Nwaneri, a fantastic goal, a fantastic impact off the bench again, and he's showing people why he's a world-class talent. So before I analyze his performance, look at what an impact he did. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, and as always, hitting the like button is greatly appreciated. But let us just start here with Nwaneri. This is before he's picked up the ball, this is before the goal actually. Picking up the ball in this pocket of space, again, his appreciation of the pockets is so good. We talk about Martin Ødegaard being a fantastic pocket player, but Nwaneri himself is so good at this, creating a linked triangle with the rest of the front three. It is what you want to be seeing from a youngster coming off the bench. I want to make an impact, I want to drive, I want to just show people what I've got. And I really love the intent he showed here. He just has one foot in his mind. Can I get as near as the goal as possible? Then can I release a pass into the path of Sterling at the right time, which he definitely did. And here we go. Look at the pass appreciation from Nwaneri. Here he is standing in a position, lovely position. And he thinks, okay, can I put Sterling in a 1v1 situation with a defender where he can make the decision of what he wants to do? And you can see Sterling, who I think was really good off the bench as well, made his impact. He knows the separation between him and his man. And again, look at Nwaneri. He's not just looking at the play. He's busting a gut to get in that box. He sniffs goals. We talk about box crashing as a midfielder being so important. Nwaneri definitely has the ability to box crash. We're seeing it here. And now I'm just going to show you when he does receive that ball from Raheem Sterling. Really good stuff. And here it is. Look at Nwaneri ready, pouncing on the ball here. Coming from this situation, many players would have just watched the pass, seen the movement from Sterling, be like, I've done my job. But no, busting a gut to get in the box. And it was a really tidy finish into that bottom corner. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done better, but no. Let's just appreciate Nwaneri, the movements, the way he was receiving the ball. Even when he came on straight away, you could tell he had that hunger to provide, to get something. I just felt something was coming his way. After that shot on goal, the skill past Murillo as well. Absolutely ridiculous the way he got past Murillo there. The shot that went wide. But we definitely have a star in Nwaneri. A brilliant performance from Arsenal definitely today. And here we go. Let's just talk about making an impact. Nwaneri, brilliant. 8 minutes played, 1 goal scored, 11 out of 11 accurate passes. He's completing every single pass he has made. To do that at just 17 years old, it's absolutely ridiculous. And just the maturity he shows, with those 16 touches as well in just 8 minutes. It's just so good. We don't appreciate natural talents enough in football these days, and Nwaneri is one of them. We talk about Lamine Yamal. He's a very natural talent himself. I think Nwaneri is not far off that in terms of what he can do, what he could produce in the Premier League. Even there, look at more of those stats. Successful dribbles, 100%. Accurate crosses, 100%. Accurate long balls, 100%. Even those recoveries in there, he's showing he can do the defensive side of the game too. When you have a youngster appreciating, okay, I've got the ability to impact the game in an attacking sense, but do I also have the impact going backwards to defend situations? And Nwaneri has shown against Spurs when he came on, brilliant appreciation of getting back. Against Leicester as well, where he made an impact. There was tracking back from him there as well. All of these games, he's impacting it positively. And I'm just thinking to myself, can we not just give him more than just 15 minutes? I know it's really tricky throwing a young player in, but we have already seen how good this kid actually is. Enough about the excellence of Nwaneri. Let us now just look at the rest of the squad, the performance of the boys. I think we were really good. Let's just look at those stats. Look at the volume of shots against Forest. I feel like people are not understanding the level of opposition that Nottingham Forest actually are. They're high flying. They were in the top 6. They weren't giving anything to the opposition in terms of, shots on goal. And you can just see the amount of shots we've got. And look at the amount of ones in the box of Forest. They play such a really tight defensive unit. For us to be able to get this many shots on goal just shows how well we played. And I think in the first half especially, as you'll see, look at the amount of shots that came in that first half. We were so good. And I was just thinking to myself, we've got to be a lot more clinical. It's been a massive issue for us for quite a long time. We've seen us talk about Gyökeres, bringing some striker in. But I feel like it's an issue that is up to the players to fix. Because the amount of shots we're having, you've got to take more care. There's got to be a little bit more composure in and around the box. bit more care with our actions, and the goals will start scoring more. 3 goals is still a lot of goals in a game, but you think that should have been 5, 6, even in the first half. It's about getting our best strikers of the ball. Trossard, I think, is one of our best strikers of the ball, but he didn't actually have 0 of those opportunities, if I can remember off the top of my head, and that's a massive problem. Get your goal scorers in those positions to shoot and score. I think Ødegaard, Wow, what a performance from our captain again. 8.7 rating for a reason. Created the most chances in the match with 82 minutes played. Look at those accurate passes, 90%. And it gets me thinking, there were so many Arsenal fans when Ødegaard was out. Videos being made, are Arsenal better without Ødegaard? And it's okay for that to happen. We're content creators, we're Arsenal fans. We've got to think about, is there a way we can play without Martin Ødegaard? But today showed me possibly there isn't. The way he was connecting the play, the way he was linking with Bukayo Saka, it just brought me so much joy. When you've got Ødegaard playing the way he did today, you just cannot stop him at all. The amount of Forest players that tried to get close, he just shimmy himself, move out the way. That is just a world-class player roaming the pitch, being excited on the ball as well. He was exciting himself in a way. You could tell he was playing with joy. When you have your creative players playing with joy, it's just a fantastic thing. Look at those defensive stats as well. Ødegaard, the impact he has on the ball for us is so important. But off the ball, 4 out of 6 ground duels won, 67%. Looking at those recoveries as well too. He's just doing the right thing. Getting back defensively, pressing well, connecting with Saka. That is all you can really ask for from Martin Ødegaard. He got himself an assist as well. Really progressive, picking up the ball in those deep areas too. That is what I want to be seeing from Martin Ødegaard. And today, most certainly we saw it. He is just an absolute gem. When he is in form against these low blocks, he is just way too good. And of course, it was brilliant to see Riccardo Calafiori back in the Arsenal side. Played 67 minutes, and he, again, looked so fluid. The way he releases that ball sometimes is so good. I did worry 1v1 against Elanga if he was going to do well, but you could see, I don't know, there was a challenge against Elanga who was running in and goal. You could see him celebrate, when Raya collected the ball and it wasn't a situation which was dangerous in the end. He just has that passion. He just brings something else to the left-hand side. He brings that fluidity. He can come inside the pitch and receive the ball. He just has all those things you want to be seeing from a modern-day fullback. Look at that, 26 out of 29 accurate passes. Look at those defensive stats as well. 2 out of 2 tackles won, 2 clearances, 2 headed clearances, 1 interception, 2 recoveries, 41 touches, progressive with those 2 balls into the final third, won all of his ground duels as well. Really good to see that from Riccardo Calafiori, and I just hope he can stay fit, because I do reckon it will be Martinelli over Trossard on that left-hand side. For that, Martinelli long-term is the option. Even Sterling came on and he was really good. Maybe he could be the option now. He's showing that he can contribute. But when Calafiori is there, everything just ticks on that left-hand side. And I want to talk about Merino as well. He won the most duels in the match. It seems like every time you go and analyse Mikel Merino, he has the highest dueling stats in terms of success rate. And that just speaks to the sort of player he is. He's going to solid you up in there. He's going to try and connect. He's not going to be the best accurate passer. He's not going to be the best in terms of technical in those really tight spaces high up the pitch. Maybe deeper, he's a lot better at protecting that ball and shielding the ball. But he is a perfect placer for this left side of midfield. He really is. 50 touches, 3 passes into the final third as well there. Look at those tackles, won 100%, 6 recoveries. He's going to work hard. He doesn't go into a duel thinking, oh no, I could get injured. He goes into a duel with everything within him. He really does. It's what I want to be seeing from my midfielder. And it's really impressive, to be honest, from Mikel Merino. He's now growing into the side. You can tell he looks a bit more comfortable now. He's starting to connect with other players, and it's exactly what you want to see. Timber as well, fantastic in the game. And I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans, a lot of Partey fans in particular, are going to absolutely love his performance today. 4 tackles, came on at half-time. Brilliant goal, I must say. Really good ball. 94% pass, 97% pass accuracy, you can see there. Won 80% of his duels too. 100% of his tackles. When Thomas Partey is on it, he is an absolute joy to watch. I've always said this about Thomas Partey. It's just about keeping him fit, keeping him, ticking along, keeping him satisfied, giving him that rhythm, because once he has that rhythm, he's a really impactful player. You could tell on the ball, off the ball, he was really on it coming off the bench for Jorginho, who I think wasn't bad, but on that yellow card, it was always going to be tricky. But yeah, let us now look at how that Premier League table looks. Manchester City are playing currently against Tottenham Hotspur, but as it stands, we are 2 points behind Manchester City, level with Chelsea. The momentum can build. Will probably be, again, sort of 9 points behind Liverpool. But now is the time. Let's rack up these wins and keep on winning, goodness. But anyway, that is it for now. Hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, peace.